So I've been struggling on and off with little niggles and injuries, as I expect, you know, starting out in this sort of long distance running journey. But one of the main issues I found was actually with my feet. And I went to a proper running store this time to talk to them about these issues and see what they suggested for an everyday running shoe. Because at the minute I'm always wearing my carbon plated shoes and I don't feel like the stability is very good for me. And they suggested to try the Saucony Guide 19s. So let's take them out for a test run. So the importance for me was I wanted plenty of cushion because I'm a heavier runner, but also one of the most important things was the stability, no ankle roll, which I get a lot I think with the carbon plates. So they were the two main things, and something with good arch support. And so far I can already notice the arch support is quite noticeable in these. So I'll see how I get on in them. One of the other things I like about them is they've added more tread to the bottom of them, which makes them alright for a light trail like this, or even a light amount of mud. Definitely give me a lot more grip than my other shoes that I currently wear all the time. So we're 1 kilometre in now, and the things I'm noticing first are definitely my feet feel flatter on the floor. I'm very much a mid-foot runner. The cushion is very noticeable, but not too soft. There's a little bit of stiffness to it that is giving me a little bit of energy return. Obviously not as much as the plated shoes. There's just enough bounce in the shoe that I can definitely feel them doing a lot of shock absorption, but not loads. So I think as an everyday shoe for doing my long runs, my slow runs, I think these so far feel great, really super comfy. They are a much wider shoe as well, which is again something I have a problem with. I've got very wide feet. I got them in a UK 10.5, and so far so good. I'm currently running 6:38 pace, heart rate about 145, so I'm not going mad. So this is what I've bought them for, doing these kinds of runs. But let's go a bit further, because they are a touch heavier, and that is noticeable compared to my race shoe. My race shoes feel so much lighter. So we'll see how that affects me as the distance wears on. Look at that sky over there. It looks like an Instagram filter. Right, we're back out on the harder surface now. So instantly coming off the gravel path, I am noticing the cushioning a little bit more now. Definitely can feel it a bit more responsive on the harder ground. The most noticeable thing is when because there's a lot of inclines on my run round here, and when going uphill I'm noticing Definitely noticing a big change in the energy return from the plated shoes, but again, that's to be expected. That's not what these shoes are designed for, so can't really use that as a comparison, but definitely feeling it more in my calves when going uphill compared to when I wear my much lighter shoes. There's my jump. 3 kilometers in, feeling quite comfortable now. My running technique, I feel already, I feel like it's slightly changed. Just my feet feel flatter, so I'm feeling muscles, especially my calves, that maybe I'm not used to feeling, and maybe that's because the stability in the shoe is stopping me from putting all of that weight on my soleus muscle. Potentially, I don't know, but I'm definitely feeling more activation throughout the calf as a whole. Feels way more balanced. 5 kilometers done. I'm going to stop in a sec. Nice, easy run tonight. Start off the week. Now, I did a longer run on Sunday. I'm definitely not going to run any PBs in these. That is for sure. They are noticeably heavier, but also noticeably more stable, which is what I wanted. I can 100% feel the arch support. I can feel the ankle support. And for my daily runner, and for my longer, slower runs, I definitely think these are going to be good for that. I could get a PB in these, I think, if I went for much further distances. However, just the lightness and the speed of the carbon plated shoe, I feel if I was going to go out and do something more exertive and at a faster pace than this, then I would definitely switch back to wearing those. But for comfort, they score a whopping 9 out of 10. I would have liked them to maybe have a little bit more roll on them, so it feels more like a natural roll. But other than that, super comfy. And I'll let you know in a month or two's time, after wearing them for a while, how I've really got on with them, because I think that's the real test, is getting used to the shoe over a period of time and trying some different type of runs, like tempo runs, etc. So yeah, first impressions though, very good. Glad these were suggested to me, because I do think they're going to possibly help with some of my aches and pains. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back again with more soon. Keep running.